That's how Yu-Gi-Oh is too.
In Yu-Gi-Oh, you can be punished for literally
Word.
in One Piece. You're
Nah, man, I don't know what the hell we're laughing about, but yeah.
Game is very fun.
Kaiju Kashtira, bro.
Kashtira.
It's solid. Let's see it, bro. Let's see. Hey,
So,
One Piece.
before we start, I got the inspiration from way back in the day when Zoo was running rampant, and then Kaiju Zoo came out and slapped shit out of the mirror match.
it's pretty much
Same exact thing.
since we got Dryden on crack.
Trying on crack.
All right, bro. Let's get it.
Let's just start with the standard stuff first. 3. For any less than that, you're stupid. This is a 1-card combo by itself. This card is the best card in the deck.
Insane too.
This card is insane. It gets you everything, but this card's also insane. 2 Rice Heart. Great extender. And lastly, 1 and 1. This is the biggest one. That's why I like to play it. And also,
She said.
that is what she said. And this one, it bans yourself from the graveyard, and there's a couple times you want that. Also, you can summon this off of Theosis, and while it's in defense, you get attacked. So push for game with Theosis.
Strong.
10 Kashtiras. Now we go on to the Kaijus.
Like actual
Like
Kaiju.
actual Kaijus.
Okay.
Got the best one, Gamma Seal.
This is Zoo Kaiju 2023,
This is
basically.
Zoo Kaiju 2023.
Okay. All right.
I'm returning to my roots. Shut the fuck up. So, I'm gonna explain the Kaiju effects because no one knows what the fuck they do. People know what this one does. If a card effect activates non-once per turn or chain, remove 2 Kaiju counters, and negate and banish it. And that also, yeah.
His actual effect. We'll have the English ones on the board.
Got 3 Radiance. It's a level 7. Even before this, I played 3 of this. It's the best one to give to your opponent. Also, you put it on your side. It's basically 5,600 damage. But also just level 7, you just rank. And then lastly, we play 1 of each of the last one. 1 Dogeron, 1 Kumongus, 1 Thunder King, 1 Jizukura.
And what are their effects? Each one, you know.
This one, you remove 3 counters, it's Regeki. Remove 2 counters, Fiendish Chain. And you remove 3 counters. This is a quick effect. So,
He's like,
you have to remember, this is not a quick effect. So, you give this to your opponent. Quick effect, don't give this to your opponent. Remove 3 counters. Not quick effect, so you can give it to your opponent, be safe. For the rest of the turn after this resolves, they cannot activate any cards or effects.
Really?
And it can attack 3 monsters.
he said, "Hey."
And so this card, if you want to slap the shit out of someone, you got that. And that's what this deck is. You want to slap the shit out of someone.
Right. And then Jizukuru is just,
Jizukura, if exactly 1 card is targeted anywhere, whether it be the field or the graveyard, you negate that effect and then destroy a card. And usually use these to put pressure on the field. But yeah.
so that's what 9 with
That's 10 Kaiju.
10 Kaiju.
10 Kaiju.
Instead of hand traps.
Yeah,
play
instead of
Kaiju.
hand traps, you just...
I'm hella gonna edit that out and put that in started videos. We're just gonna.
2 field spell. You play Waterfront, so playing 3 of each of the field spell kind of fucks your hands up. So you got to play 2 of each. Same thing with Theosis. You have to see another card with it or search it. Also, 2 birth. Thinking about putting this up to 3 because this card is actually just insane. But
You get locked out of it.
yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta be careful with the timing of Theosis, basically. I got you. I got you.
And with the Kaijus, got also 2 Waterfronts. I want to play 3. My heart wants to play 3, but
Space Needle.
space.
Space Needle.
And if a card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you gain a counter for each card sent to the graveyard. So if they link 4, you get 4 counters.
So the optimal Kaiju to have with this card is
Yes.
Gamma Seal.
Yeah. And Gamma Seal plays around Nib, plays around evenly. So your turn 1 board wants to end on this, Shinglera, and Gamma Seal. And usually you got to do with the next card 3 Slumber. If you're forced to go first, you basically slumber yourself. And use the level 7, make the XOZs, end on a Gamma Seal, and then you end your turn. And the only thing you really lose to is Lava Golem. Because Lava Golem tributes over Kaijus. Talents is insane going second. Especially in the mirror match, they activate a monster effect, Stealer, Shanghai, overlay, broken. And you got more draw 2, and search for either of the field spells.
So you feel like Sacred Sword actually comes up in this deck? You don't need like the extra materials for Rise, and then the Kaijus.
Yeah, all the Kaijus, they're all extenders.
3 is all you need.
That makes sense.
Because you just get her away somewhere on the Kaiju. Also,
Just big eye him to death.
and
or
people will say this will conflict with the Kashtiras because you can't special summon anymore from your hand. Get rid of the level 7.
something. True.
Yep.
True. Perfect timing.
And lastly, 3 of the best trap card in the game.
Debatable.
Shut the fuck up. This card blows out almost every deck. Almost every deck. Unless you're good like Mark and plays generators. Yeah, that fucking sucks too. Go in the battle phase and then they activate Lancia.
I'll just chain link.
Sad.
Yeah.
And then lastly, the brick.
Close enough, dude.
Yeah, this is the brick,
Infinite recursion.
but yeah, infinite recursion. Infinite.
Not live.
Extra deck,
40 cards, right?
40 cards. Finally, 40 cards.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
You proud of me?
Okay.
He said he walked off. Imposter. No, I'm just.
The imposter!
All right.
Shit, they figured me out.
Dryden 2.0. This card's fucking
Guardian
cracked.
2.0, Electric Boogaloo.
And for the, we don't really zone block with this deck. We maybe do 1 or 2. We can, but that's not the focus of the
But
deck.
you're actually ending on the gates like
Yeah.
with Gamma Seal.
Yeah. And 2 Shanglaya. Oh. 2 Shanglaya. 2-2. 2-2.
I really hate that name change.
Well, I don't even remember what the original name was.
Shangri-La
Shangri-La.
Shangri-La.
means a place of paradise.
And the rest are just rank 7s. This is good against the mirror match.
I love this card. It's just really weird against the Rise Heart, but it destroyed. He literally slaughters Fenrir, doesn't he? Like, yeah.
Oh, it stops the Rise Heart too because it targets it.
Yeah, but it's like then they
But then you just
punch
beat over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just punch over it and then go. But if you put a lance in,
God, this card is fucking cracked too. Because not once per turn the material, and it just pop, boom, and you can. It detaches, then it banishes. So you detach, then you banish your Theosis, and you get a search. You banish your Big Bang. It's fucking stupid.
ignorant.
Look at the opponent's extra deck.
The first band.
If you get, yeah, that card's probably what's going to get hit. This is like Masquerade. If you give them around 1,000 life points, you summon this, and then you can't do shit.
I try to always get him to 5 because I always get imperm. I'm like,
Yeah,
or Eclipse, you know.
yeah.
Clips is good.
It's not. It's like they inflict, not pay, so it is easier to play around. Big Eye, Dracosac, the OGs. I play Titanic Moth for the simple fact it's like freezes. Basically, attack directly, get Zeus. All the rank 7s. 2 Link Grebo, just so we have an out to Ibly. It's not necessary because you can always turn it to attack, but
Yeah,
you do want out.
yeah. You gotta have one in this format.
And lastly, Donner for Hire, basically Diamond Direwolf. Another way to get rid of Ibly.
Just a new school version.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the side deck is a secret.
It is.